the video, make sure you guys click the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell for daily uploads. Welcome back to Chelsea News TV, and today we're going to first look at Dortmund to make Callum Hudson-Odoi bid as Chelsea winger interested after newest snub, and then we're going to look at Chelsea forcing Saul Niguez transfer with Marina Granovskaya locked in late negotiations. So the first transfer headline states that Dortmund to make Callum Hudson-Odoi bid as Chelsea winger interested after newest snub. So the reports are stating that Hudson-Odoi is yet to appear in the Premier League this season, though Chelsea are keen to keep him at Stamford Bridge. Borussia Dortmund have made Chelsea outcast Callum Hudson-Odoi after he was left again on the bench by Thomas Tuchel. Hudson-Odoi has struggled to find a place in the Blues' starting lineup since Thomas Tuchel's arrival in January. The Englishman has mostly played as a right wing-back when called upon, though he has also been featured in one of the roles behind the striker in Tuchel's 3-4-2-1 system. But it seems that opportunities will even be harder to come by for Hudson-Odoi this season, with Reece James and Cesar Azpilicueta the clear first choices out wide. His sole appearance this season came in the UEFA Super Cup when the 20-year-old played 82 minutes before being subbed off. Hudson-Odoi has been named on the bench for all three of Chelsea's opening Premier League games, but is yet to step onto the pitch in the top flights. Well, James's 3-month suspension after being sent off against Liverpool could open the door to playing time. It now appears that Hudson-Odoi is heading for the Stamford Bridge exit door. According to Sky Sport Germany, Dortmund appeared to be the front runners to offer Hudson-Odoi an escape route. It is stated that the Bundesliga giants are very interested in the 20-year-old as they seek to sign a winger by deadline day. Contact is expected to be established soon between the two clubs, with no offer yet on the table from Dortmund. Sky Sport Germany report that Hudson-Odoi himself could very well imagine a move to Signal Iduna Park, with his opportunities limited at Chelsea. The Black and Yellow have already signed Daniel Marlin from PSV Eindhoven, though the Dutchman is not seen as a direct replacement to Jadon Sancho. Instead, they want to bring in another winger to help fill the gap left by Jadon Sancho, who moved to Manchester United earlier this summer. That winger appears to be Hudson-Odoi, though Sky Sport Germany report that it won't be easy to convince Chelsea to agree to a deal. Thomas Tuchel recently made it clear that he does not want to sell. It was not keen to allow Hudson-Odoi to depart, questioning if the Englishman did in fact need more playing time. There's always more room for improvement here in training. It's hard to argue that he needs regular game time to improve his level, the Chelsea boss said. At the same time, it's not about letting players go. If you want to compete in all competitions, it's also about numbers. You need a squad of 20 to 21 players. I have the feeling that Callum decided to fight for his place here. He had a very good pre-season. The door is always open to sneak through. At the moment, there is no loan. So it looks like Dortmund to make Callum Hudson-Odoi bid as Chelsea winger interested after newest snub. So it looks like Callum Hudson-Odoi is a player that could leave Chelsea on loan, and it could be a great destination for him to improve his own development as a Chelsea winger and really move to Dortmund, as they have young players turning out to be elite players in the future. Callum Hudson-Odoi could follow that path. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Chelsea forcing Saul Niguez transfer with Marina Granovskaya locked in late negotiations. So the reports are stating that Chelsea have transfer interest in Atletico Madrid star Saul Niguez. Chelsea are trying to force through the late signing of Atletico Madrid star Saul Niguez, it has been claimed. Marina Granovskaya is in charge of transfer business over at Stamford Bridge, and not content with the arrival of Romelu Lukaku from Inter Milan, the Blues are looking to bolster their ranks. It's been a positive start to the new Premier League season for Chelsea, who are aiming to win the title under Thomas Tuchel this term. They were far too strong for Crystal Palace in their opening fixture, cruising to a 3-0 victory at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea then ruthlessly dispatched Arsenal 2-0 at the Emirates with Romelu Lukaku and Reece James on target, and on Saturday they escaped Liverpool with a point to their name despite seeing Reece James dismissed for handball on the line. Chelsea have already established themselves as leading contenders to win the Premier League title this season, a prize they've gone without since Antonio Conte's time at the helm. Yet, they are still hoping to sign Saul to boost their chances of winning the trophy. And now, journalist Fabrizio Romano has claimed negotiations with Atletico are ongoing as Chelsea look to force a deal. Writing in his Bench Rumours column, he said Manchester United had other possible signings in mind, but Kieran Trippier is not on his way as the club has decided to retain Diego Dalot after AC Milan, Sevilla and Borussia Dortmund approaches this summer. Manchester United have also had contacts for Saul with Atletico Madrid, but without finding any agreement yet. Chelsea are forcing on this deal after a buy option loan offer that has not yet been accepted so far. Talks ongoing. Fabrizio Romano also provided updates on other players that Chelsea have been linked as well, such as the likes of Jules Koundé, but with Chelsea in a battle against time, whether they'll be able to land Saul or Jules Koundé remains to be seen. And speaking of the draw with Liverpool on Sunday, Thomas Tuchel admitted all eyes are open, we still have some ideas and we are trying, he said. And not all decisions are taken regarding also our squad. There are some negotiations going on and we are aware of all the situations. But also, I'm happy with the squad as it is and I have lots of confidence we are absolutely competitive on a high level. But all eyes are open, we are aware of all situations, you never know in football. That's after Tuchel previously admitted he wasn't entirely happy with the size of his Chelsea squad. I'm absolutely happy with our squad and the alternatives we have, he said. It's not too big a squad, we were missing Christian Pulisic today, and that meant everybody else was in the squad. That means we maybe don't have the biggest squad, but that we have a very competitive squad in all positions. This, on the one hand, is necessary because we play lots of competitions, and we play the World Club Cup in December. We also played very long last season and there was the Euros and the Copa America. So if you want to compete, we need this level, but at the same time it's also important we are a strong group. This was maybe the key for the last half a year. We played with a strong bond and a great team spirit. If we do this, we can achieve more than we have. So it looks like Chelsea forcing Saul Niguez transfer with Marina Granovskaya locked in late negotiations, and Saul Niguez is a midfielder that Chelsea could sign during deadline day. So we will have to wait and see how Chelsea will use the summer transfer window in the end, and make sure you smash the like button to see if we can reach 20 likes. Also hit the subscribe button for more daily Chelsea news videos. Comment below if you think these are good transfer deals and click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.